What's up, Ethan? How you doing, man? Welcome. Good to see you. Mike, how you doing? It's good to see you, Mike. Welcome. Thanks for stopping in. Yes, it is auction night tonight. I've got quite a few autos that are going to be up for auction. Some lots, some single cards, some stuff that is pretty decent, some stuff that's not so decent, some pretty cool stuff. So, yeah, got a lot of opportunities tonight for some decent cards. I wonder, do I have any Cubs lots? I think that's one of the teams I don't have for autos. It's good to be seen, Mike. It's good to be seen. I don't know, man. I haven't planned that far out. I have no clue what July 27 looks like for me. Is that... No, it'd be July 29 that I'll be doing an auction. So July 27, more than likely, yes. Monday, Wednesday, Friday is my live schedule. So, what's up, the hobbyist? How you doing, my friend? It's good to see you. Welcome. So yeah, probably the 27th, 29th, and 31st I will be live. That's the plan anyways. Doesn't always go according to plan, but I try to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 6 o'clock. Mountain Standard Time. It's like 8 o'clock Eastern. It'll be 5 o'clock California, West Coast. So yeah, what teams are you guys wanting to see on the auction block tonight? We can start by doing teams. Probably won't be a ton of streaming tonight because, you know, I've got plenty of autos, but not enough to keep us going for several hours. But who knows? Maybe. I'm going to pull my timer up here. And I do have my spreadsheet up from the last auction with what is in and what's not. What you guys had from the last auction. And I need to put in whether you guys want me to hold the cards or not. If you want me to ship them right away, then we'll ship them. The Reds and Nationals. We can start out with the Reds and Nationals. The Reds, I have kind of a pricier card to start out with. Let me see the Nationals. Do I have anything from the Nationals? I'm not sure I have anything from the Nationals either. I do have a nice one from the Reds, though. Yeah, it doesn't look like I have anything from the Nationals. I'm out of money. No worry, the hobbyist, man. Just here to support. I appreciate that a lot. We're going to start the auction here pretty soon. I only have 5 people in. I'd like to get a few more people in for the auction. I'd like to have 10 people in here to start that thing. That would be kind of nice. Last time I did an auction, there weren't very many people until the end, and so that's when we started seeing all the action happen. But like I said, I start most of these below what eBay comps are. When I say most, all of them, because, you know, I'll throw a card up for $1. $1 my minimum. There is some football tonight, Manuel. There is, but I don't have any of the Bills. I've got Cardinals. Got the Giants, the Seahawks, the Patriots, the Lions, the Rams, the Panthers, the Minnesota Vikings, and the Houston Texans. So those are the football autos I have tonight. No Hasek. Although, let me check. I have a bunch more over here. See if Hasek's in this pack, or this stack. Man, there's a lot of autos to go through. Doesn't look like I have them. Sorry, bro. You're dead to me. Yeah, I know. I haven't been doing a ton of football. I've been getting into some breaks here and there, but I haven't bought any boxes for myself, really. So I haven't been doing a ton of football. Otherwise, I would have collected more autos over the course of the last year. Kaz, what's going on, man? Did you ever answer email? Oh, you wanted my address, huh? I completely forgot to put that in for you. I will answer it and respond because you did have it wrong on that email. So I need to go and check that, double check that. What are you barking at, Gunner? What are you barking at? Old Sabres goalie. The best Sabres goalie. Oh, Gunner. Thank you. Should probably figure out a different time to do this stream. So what's on the website right now? I've got 2 breaks that I'm pushing right now. Break number 1 is the Panini Prizm Hobby Box. This says $18.50 a spot, but that's not true. I've dropped the price down to $16.50 a spot, so saving $2 there. So $16.50 per spot. That gets you 3 random teams, 1 spot, 3 random teams. We have 7 spots left in this break. I'm sorry, we have 6 spots left. Now I have to go check my orders. 6 spots left in this break. So we're going to try and break this one on Friday. That's the plan. So breaking our Panini Prizm Hobby Box, we're looking for the Tiger Stripe Parallel Ultra Rare Gems insert. Then I have a Mega Baseball Mixer. The Mega Baseball Mixer isn't bad. Mega Baseball Mixer is going to be some pretty decent guaranteed autos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guaranteed autos and 3 guaranteed relic cards. So it's going to be a box of 2020 Baseball Series 2, 1 box of 2020 Tier 1, and 1 box of Topps Finest. So that comes out to $15.50 per team since it's a bigger mixer break. And you've got some more guaranteed autos in it. So $15.50 per team on the mixer break. And that one is on the site. We have 28 spots left in this, so we've only just started selling spots in it. But it's a nice little mixer break, and that one will probably be next week, is my guess, if we can get her filled up before then. So $15.50 per random team, and that's a nice little break. I like mixer breaks too. Get a lot of opportunities to get some different stuff. What's up, RMP card collector? You are bumtastic, my friend. This dude. I have an early morning, so I'm leaving soon. All right, Kaz. No problem, man. Thank you for stopping in anyways. I really appreciate it. Yes, it's random teams, Ethan. I do random teams in my breaks. So I've tried to break it up by team before, do team breaks, but the team breaks are not super legit ski. What's up, Jason? How you doing? It's good to see you, my friend. Welcome. Phil Hughes popped in at Jabs. Really? Interesting. Is Jabs still live? Is he still going? I didn't see him live when I went. I think he's over or done by. Oh, there he is. He's still on. He just started streaming. Wow. He's doing Archive Signature Series in 2020. That's pretty cool. Looks like he's doing retired players. Yep. Dale Murphy. Cool. Take care, Kaz. Appreciate it. Multi-streaming. Yeah, man. I didn't realize Jabs was going live right now. It's probably a bad time to do the auction. Really bad time. That's all right. All right, so we are going to start out. I need some more suggestions for teams that you guys want to see autos of, and I'll see if I have the team and can throw it up. A lot of the autos that you guys are probably looking for, that anybody wants, are from bigger teams like Yankees, Boston. I do have some Boston. Only sub to 1 Jabs. So you're sub to John Jabs. I like John Jabs a lot. But I like Eric Jabs too. I think they do great. I do have some Angels autos. We can start out there if you want. I don't want to be putting stuff on the auction block that nobody cares about, I guess. Anything baseball, Mike says. A lot of newbies and Jab streams these days. That's true, but we were all newbies at one point, so you kind of have to, got to take the newbies with the experienced guys that come in there. A lot of them just want to get in and try and make some money, and they're flippers. But, yeah, John, he does a real good job. He's a nice guy. And he's my favorite, probably, streamer. Probably typical when you're that popular, is my guess. I mean, yeah, you just start to attract a lot of people. What's up, Oliver? How you doing? Welcome. It's good to see you, my friend. So we can start out with an Angels auto, since that was what the request was for. I'm curious as to why I have the Phillies here and then the Angels here. So the first Angels auto we have for auction, I'll put it up. Thank you, Jason Mattis. That means a lot. I don't think I agree with that, but I appreciate you stopping by, Oliver. Yeah, I'm watching the archives as well. I've got it going on my other screen, so I've got his archives up and I've got this auction going. So we're probably not going to auction too many cards tonight, like I said, since Jabs is probably going to take the majority of the streamers. So the first one we have here is going to be a Taylor Ward autograph. This is going to be from Gypsy Queen 2019, Taylor Ward. This one's going to be numbered to 150. Nice little Taylor Ward Angels auto right there. And we're going to start the bidding out at that out on that at $2. $2 on the Taylor Ward. Oh, he's got a 1 of 1 coming up. What kind of pull is this, Jabs? 1 of 1. Oh, Urban streaming right now too? Man, this may have been a bad idea to do the auction tonight. I may have to rethink this. Ethan's at $2 on the Taylor Ward auto. Any Fletcher? I don't believe I have any Fletcher, no. The Phil's Polls that showed up was a spam account. You think so? Because Phil's Polls, what does he go by on YouTube? Isn't it? Doesn't he go by Phil's Poll? Oh, somebody just said fake Phil account. I mean, Jabs has more followers than Phil does, or more. I think he's got more followers than Phil. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong about that. All right, so we have Ethan at $2 on the Taylor Ward. We'll keep that up for a few more seconds here. Oh, wow. He got banned right away, huh? Yeah, that's definitely a fake account, because there's no way that Phil would do that, I don't think. However, I don't know. I don't know Phil at all. I don't know Houdini at all, but I won't be giving them a whole lot of support going forward. Going twice. I would too. How you doing, Slob? Welcome, my friend. It's good to see you. I'd like to meet some of these followers as well. I'm not entirely sure I trust that they exist. Yeah, we're starting to get a few more in here. But once again, it was a bad time to stream. I didn't realize we had that many people going live at the same time. And sold to Ethan. Nice pickup on the Taylor Ward there, Ethan. It's a nice card. Yeah, I like that Taylor Ward. I was pretty excited to pull that auto, but it's not worth a whole lot. There we go. Set it right next to your Masahiro Tanaka you picked up last week. You met him before, really. I really love Gypsy Queen as well. Very nice product. All right, the next card that we're going to have on the auction block is going to be a rookie card. It's going to be a Jake Bauers from Topps Chrome. Jake Bauers, Topps Chrome rookie. We'll start the bidding out at $1 on this Jake Bauers. Jake Bauers rookie card. Nice little rookie there from Topps Chrome. Jake Bauers has got a lot of potential. I'm excited to see what he can do. $1 on the Jake Bauers. I have the Arenado in a 9. Oh, really? Very nice. Yeah, I picked that Arenado up out of my Topps Chrome break last year. And got myself a nice 10 on it. There's often times where I look and I think, man, how is this not a 10? You know, I got a card that's a Todd Helton, I think. No, a Nolan Arenado that came back a 5. Also, a Todd Helton came back a 5. And neither of them I can see a good reason as to why they're a 5. That's the lowest grade I've ever gotten, and I still can't figure it out. We have Super at $1. Super at $1 on the Jake Bauers auto. I swear if it's a 10 quality, they spin the wheel and give it a 9 or a 10. Just crack the case and resubmit. The best chance you can get. I mean, this Arenado, unfortunately, is not worth resubmitting because it's really not that valuable of a card. So getting it back in a 9 or a 10, I mean, even with a 10, it's not like it's going to be, you know, a very good sale card. Even on a 10, I think that card goes for less than $30. So, you know, unless you can get bulk pricing on your grading, probably not worth it. So, $1.50 from Mike. $1.50 from Mike on the Jake Bauers rookie. I know, he is a great player. I was real bummed about that auto, or about that grade. However, I do have another Todd Helton. This one is a 10. And that is the 1993 Topps Rookie of the Year. I'm sorry, why did I say 93? 97 Bowman Chrome. 97 Bowman Chrome, and then it says 1998 on the card, which is weird. So 97 Bowman Chrome, but 98 on the card. And that one came back at 10, so I was pretty happy about that. It's a nice card. I like that one. Rookie of the Year favorites. Todd Helton. We have Mike at $1.50. Thank you very much for putting that on there. I sent in a Trout 4 of 10 and it came back a 7. Woo! I cracked it, sent it back, it came back a 9. So you've cracked cases before, Oliver. I've only watched videos about how to do it. Never actually cracked a case myself before, but that's a high enough dollar card that I would do that as well, I think. Yeah, I'd crack it and send it back in, especially if you think you've got a better than a 7. Yeah, that's kind of a bummer. And if you crack the case and send the label back in with it, the people will put it into the system, or not back in with it, but send it in later after they grade it and send your card back. Then send the label in, and they can give you a much better. It'll start giving you a much better price on your 9s, essentially, because the population will go down on the 9s instead of up. So the population on 9s is so big, even though there's not that many 9s. You know, people crack cases all the time and try and send them back in. So, yeah. All right, $1.50 to Mike. Going once. And welcome, Super. Yeah, if you can get that label back into him. Going twice to Super. Or to, I'm sorry, to Mike. And sold. Awesome. Glad to hear, Super. I wasn't positive that I sent it to you, but I guess I did. I had some stuff laid out here, and I didn't label it as well last time to tell me if you guys wanted me to ship it right then or to keep it till the end of the month, so I can't remember on some of them. But Super, I think you had another order, and so I was able to just send it with that other order. So that works fine. You only have to pay shipping once for the month. I will send it all at the end of the month. Very nice pickup on the Jake Bauers. It's a nice rookie card right there. Good Jake Bauers pickup. Very nice, Mike. Yes, thank you, Ethan. I did hit 500 subs. I was pretty stoked about that. It was kind of a neat milestone. Now I'm working towards 1,000. So, wouldn't cracking cases skew the population of graded cards reported on their website? That's why I'm saying you should send the label back in, because if you send the label back in, then they know, okay, this is not in population anymore, and they can take it out of the population list. So you can't get a perfect one. I mean, your 10s are obviously going to be your most accurate. Nobody's sending a 10 back in to get regraded. So your 10 population is going to be the most accurate of all the populations. All right, we'll do a card lot this time. This is going to be a Blue Jays lot, so get ready, my friends. Get ready. As you know, some of the cards I pulled the other day are going to be in this lot. Thank you so much, Mr. Farmer. That's super nice of you. RMP card collector, sorry. So I am going to start dropping these in here. We've got a Danny Jansen, followed by a Reese McGuire, followed by a Rowdy Tellez, followed by an Anthony K that just got pulled from Prizm this year, and a Ryan Baruki, numbered to 499 on that Baruki. So we will start this $1 a piece, so that'll be a $5 starting bid on the auction. $5 starting bid on this Blue Jays lot. 5 nice autos there, a couple of guys that signed way too much, but you know, it is what it is. I don't collect them. I don't know why I have this song on my playlist. It's absolutely terrible. Yeah, that's why you send in the label after you send your card in to get regraded. So crack it, send it back in. Once it gets regraded, then send the label in. So there may be bias on you as a person sending in cards to grade for the future, but I kind of doubt it. As you could tell, they don't really have a very decent system. It's taking them forever to get cards turned around, and I don't think they're worried about, you know, hey, we graded a card for this guy before. We've graded this specific card, and so I don't think they're worried about tracking that. Mike is at 5. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate that. I know the Danny and the the Jansen and the Maguire, they do look almost the exact same. In fact, that's why I thought I had multiple Danny Jansens. But it turns out I had a Danny Jansen and a Reese Maguire, and they're basically doing the exact same pose on the card. They're nice-looking cards because they are Topps Chrome. In fact, 3 of them are Topps Chrome. This one's from Panini, and this one's Bowman Chrome. So, some nice autos there. Anthony K, Ryan Barucki, those are probably the ones I'm more excited about. Ryan Barucki is a nice rookie card there, and a lot of potential out of him. But we'll see. So we got Mike at 5 on that. Rowdy Rodder Piper Tellez. How you doing, Cardinals fan? Welcome. Yeah, I don't care much about the cards either. That's why they're on my auction block. I'll tell you that. Maguire, a.k.a. the Carjacker. Why do they call him the Carjacker? Is there something I don't know about? Hey, JDLS, welcome. Good to see you, man. And JDLS pops in with a bid of $550 on the Blue Jays auto lot. $550 on the Blue Jays auto lot to JDLS. Mike is at 6. I have too many Toronto catcher autos. Yeah, I did too. That's for sure. Yeah, it is a pretty decent lot, Parker. Appreciate it. And welcome, by the way. It's good to see you. Also, yeah, I got your email back, and now I'm not sure what to do. I still have both the cards. I'm not throwing either of them into my auctions because that's the only gold label, or what's it called? Yeah, gold label. With the gold border auto that I have, it's on card. JDLS is at $650. So you got arrested. Maguire got arrested for doing something he shouldn't have been doing in his car. Oh, the carjacker. I get it now. Dude, really? That is hilarious. We have Mike Harrigan at $7. $7, Mike Harrigan. I do have a Cardinals auto here. I forgot about that one. That'll be on the auction block next. Cardinals fan at $8 on the Blue Jays lot. It's so much more fun doing auctions with these cards than trying to sell them on eBay because there's just not much room there on eBay. We have Cardinals fan at $8, then Mike with a quick bid at $850, JDLS at $9. His wife is smoking hot. It's pretty standard for the majority of these players. I saw this video today of Mike Trout and his wife. His wife's pregnant right now, and they started a foundation for his wife's brother who committed suicide. A pretty cool little foundation, but anyways, his wife was pregnant, so I didn't want to say anything, but I was like, man, Mike Trout, really? Then I saw pictures of her before, and she was stunningly beautiful. So, gained a lot of baby weight. $9.50 to Cardinals fan. $10 to Mike. He'll be the poster boy of Don't Try This at Home. Well, yeah, I mean, football already has their poster boy for that. Johnny Football. Woo, I'll tell you what, Johnny Football. Unbelievable. Cardinals fan at $11. Parker's asking you to check your email as well, Cardinals fan. You got to get on that. I do too. I've been kind of running around and doing a bunch of different emails. In fact, I'm trying right now, since I think I told you I'm changing my career, so I'm trying to get into be like a marriage and family therapist so that I can work with drug addiction counseling. But marriage and family therapy kind of seems like the path you need to take to get become a licensed clinician. And I want to be a licensed clinician so I can actually add some pretty legit information for addicts that are going through tough times. My girlfriend is pretty smoking hot, and I don't play in the MLB. So I had a Brazilian wife, smoking hot too. She was absolutely gorgeous. But I could not figure out how to live very well with a Brazilian. And so I was tweeting at Tom Brady all the time, being like, Tom Brady, help me out. How do you deal with these women? All right, going once to Cardinals fan. Going once to Cardinals fan for $11. Legitsky, yeah. Yeah, we're divorced now, so obviously looks don't, they don't matter much when you're trying to have a decent relationship. They don't matter at all, really. I mean, looks should be the last thing on your mind. Not the last thing. I mean, you have to be attracted to him. But, looks are not going to hold a marriage together, that's for sure. Yeah, Giselle's Brazilian. My wife used to talk about her all the time because she wanted to like do makeup and stuff, and she was doing makeup videos for a while on YouTube and going twice. It's a Cardinals fan. I don't think Brady ever probably read one of my tweets, but I was always like, dude, you know, Brazilians think Americans are filthy, like just absolutely filthy. And so I was like, well, I don't know if that's true. I take a shower like once a day and maybe twice, depending on if I've had like a, you know, a really sweaty day or whatever. Fall Creek Collectible says that's not true. She's not Brazilian? I didn't know that. I was always told she was Brazilian. Man, that's awesome, Parker. Yeah, I know you told me that you were a drug and alcohol addiction counselor, which is awesome. And that's kind of what I'm trying to pursue. All right, sold. Man, I can't spell sold. I had to try it so many times. And welcome, Fall Creek, by the way. Good to see you, my friend. Yeah, so anyways, 14 a week in the summer. Yeah, 2 a day, right? That's okay. That's fine. That's normal to me. Nice pickup on that lot right there. We got 3 chrome cards, Danny Jansen, Reese McGuire, Rowdy Tellez, Anthony K, and Ryan Baruki to $4.99. Beautiful Bowman Chrome rookie right there. Really excited about him. Hopefully he can do something nice. Oh, no. He said looks can hold a marriage together. Oh, that's funny. Well, it's probably not a very good marriage then. I'll tell you that. Ultra Shiny Charizard, $1. Start the bidding off at $1 on the Shiny Charizard. That thing was so sweet. I was so stoked to pull it again. What do we have that at? $11? And that went to Cardinals fan. Very nice pickup, Cardinals fan. I don't think I have a stack for you yet, so I just started a new stack for you. Okay. The next one we have is going to be a Cleveland Indians lot. This is going to be a lot of Aaron Savali. Aaron Savali, rookie. And I've got 3 beautiful autos of his right here. 5, 6, so we're going to start this one out at $10. These are under the eBay comps once again. Pretty far under, because I actually think all 3 of these eBayed at around $20 total. So a little less than that, maybe $18. So yeah, a nice little Aaron Savali lot. We have Big League Blue autograph. We've got a Gypsy Queen autograph, which I don't believe is numbered. Gypsy Queen, and then one from Diamond Kings, Donruss, which is an RPA. So you have patch auto on there. Very nice card. So we're going to start that lot at $5. $5 on that lot. No, I should have done it for more than that. Oh well, what can you do? Cardinals fan is at $10. There we go. Thank you, Cardinals fan. Appreciate it. Can't call them the Indians no more. I can call them the Indians as long as I want. I'll tell you that. What, have they actually changed their name yet? Yes, I agree with that. So, RMP card collector, anytime that you have looks inside of your relationship, that is also a added bonus. But you've got to be able to connect on a deeper level than that. You just gotta. He does have a lot of potential. I'll tell you that. I like Savali a lot. And his cards have been on the rise recently because I went and checked them previously, and they've started to go up. Can't call them the Indians no more. Really? You have a good lawyer for me? Oh, bro. I'm sorry to hear that. If that's actually happening, yeah. I didn't use a lawyer when I did my divorce. It was actually only $230, I think. It was super cheap. But yeah, it just wasn't going to work. Not that way. Nor has the Redskins either. I'm trying to figure out what you're talking about. Being a millennial stinks. Yeah, I'm not sure if it stinks, and I don't know if I'm a millennial or not, right? So I was born in 85, and it's like right on the precipice. I never really felt like I fit in with millennials because I was raised with a pretty work-oriented family, very strong work ethic is what they taught me. And so it was very odd to, get out into the real world and find, kids in college with me that had never worked a job before. And I was like, are you kidding me? I already have like 30 jobs on my resume that I actually paid taxes for. So it's kind of wild to me. $10 to Cardinals fan. We're going to start the countdown here. Drive-through divorce. Yeah, man. Gen X, baby. Yeah, Gen X, I don't know. Even millennials, they get pooped on so much, but a millennial is, I've found them to be very innovative individuals, thinking outside the box a lot of the time. The problem that I have is that I have not seen a very strong work ethic from millennials, but some of them do, and it just depends. This is just a blanket statement for millennials. It's just not true for everyone, Not all millennials are like that. Going twice to Cardinals fan. Aaron Savali lot. Savale. I don't know how to say it. I've always said Savali. Slightly pre-Gen X, born in 77. Yeah, my sister was born in 79, December of 79, so she just barely made the cut. You grandfathered me in. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Yeah, I always felt like I connected with that generation where I was the youngest of my family, so both of my sisters are 4 and 6 years older than I am. And I was the young one. All right, we're going to sell this thing to Cardinals fan. Nice pickup on the Savali right there. RPA, an auto, and a blue auto from Big League. I was pretty stoked to play. I only opened 2 Big League blasters this year. Only 2, and that was in one of them. It's pretty swanky. Oh, this is kind of odd music as well. And that goes in your stat, Cardinals fan. All right, the next card that we have up for auction is going to be a Nick Martini from 5-Star. Nick Martini 5-Star autograph. It's a rookie card, not numbered. We're going to start the bidding on this guy at $2. $2 on Nick Martini. My oldest brother is 37. I'm 25. Wow. Yeah, your dad did have you later in life. That's a pretty big gap right there. That would be Jason. That's got to be like 42, I guess. JDLS 40. Yeah, you're probably 40 years old. My sister, she's my best friend. She's 40. Hang out with her all the time. Absolutely love hanging out with her. Father was 27 when I was born. My dad was 34, I believe. So he's pretty old when I was born. Well, old. My buddy, his dad was 60, I think, when he had him. It's crazy. 60. $3 to Cardinals fan on the Nick Martini. I won If Sports Cards 500 sub giveaway. Just got the package. What'd you get in the package, Ethan? Mark was born in June of 79, so he's going to be around 40 also. All you guys turning 40, you got to be feeling pretty old. I got a few years before I get there. I got about 6 years until I get to my 40s. 28 or 29 in October. Brothers 39, parents 69. My parents are... I think my dad is 67. 67 or 68, somewhere in there. And what's up, One Card Breaks? How you doing? Welcome. Thank you for stopping in. Forgive me if I miss anybody jumping into the chat. I'm trying to keep a pretty close eye on it. We have this Nick Martini at $3 for Cardinals fan right now. Nick Martini for $3 to Cardinals fan. Apex. Yeah, we are old people. And how old are you? Turning 20, still a kid. Hey, man, that's awesome that you're in here. You found this hobby this early. I didn't find this thing, like this YouTube community of hobby collectors, until I was... How old was I last year? I'm a third, so I was 33. That was the first time I found this. So yeah, Apex, you're just a few years younger than me. By a few months. $3 on this Nick Martini. $3 to Cardinals fan. And we've got some African music going on now. Turning 10 in 19 days. Man, congratulations, my friend. My niece... I believe my niece is 10. Yeah. Card Munity. Giggity. Going once. Yeah, I am kind of curious about the age of the community, you know, because I feel like we have a lot of people that are my age that collected back in the junk wax era, found out their cards weren't worth anything, and were like, oh man, this is ridiculous. Then we found this community that people that, you know, had all these cards from back then and were sharing them and like, oh, check out what I got, and pouring through stuff that I didn't know about, you know. I didn't know what was really that good from back when I was 9 or 10 years old. You know, you knew big names, but you know, finding out a lot of the other player names, it was interesting, and it was a lot of fun. Appreciate that, Oliver. I love getting some views in anyways, so that's nice of you. Because Stockton will feed you the ball all day long. That's Stockton. That's a name I haven't heard in a while. How much you want? You want that Blackman? Oh, sorry, buddy. That Blackman's all mine. In fact, that Blackman was a gift. Going twice. I can't type it. My goodness. Going twice. I'm 25, but I feel like I'm 95. Bad knees, heart problem, back problems, you name it. Just breaking down too early, my friend. You need more fish oil. Ginkgo biloba. Yeah, Stockton was untouchable. He was legit. Yeah, it was a gift. It was given to me raw by Urban Card Breaks, numbered to 25. So I went in and got it graded, and it came back a 10. I was pretty stoked about it. So that's the first graded Blackman that I have. I believe it, like I said, it's numbered at 25. Yeah, 25 on the numbering there. So it's a very nice card. Love that orange. And then the Arenado Blue Wave. I wanted to get a purple of Arenado graded, but that Blue Wave came in at 10. So it was nice. All right, we're going to sell this thing. Sold. Cards fan. Nice pickup on the Nick Martini. Sweet card. I ordered some thicker top loaders so that I can send... I ran out of the thick top loaders. I need to be able to send some of these thick cards out, so I ordered some more. 45 to 60 minutes for your pizza to be ready for pickup. Are you up in... where? You're not in Denver. Oh, I forgot. All right, the next lot that we're going to have... well, it's not a lot. It's just one card. It's going to be a Matt Olson. This is a 5-star autograph. And a 5-star is all on-card autographs, so that's a bonus for them. 5-star autograph of Matt Olson. We'll start the bidding at $5 on this Matt Olson. He's a bit of a better player. Excited to see where he goes. Out of penny sleeves, that's not ideal, man. I had to order a bunch of those, too. I think I ordered 2,000 penny sleeves. So... is always got, you know, we have a pizza place here that just opened up. It's called My Brother's Place, and they serve like New York style pizza, which we don't have out here in Colorado very often, and it's legit, guys, straight from New York. So We have Mike at $5 on the Matt Olson. Mike at $5. Cardinals fan at $6. Shipping is $4, and that $4 shipping is for the whole month, so I will hold the cards until the end of the month and ship them out then. Or I can ship them to you. Yeah, it's better to do it at the end of the month if you want to do the... You just have to tell me if you want me to hold them or not. So if I hold them, then it'll be $4 shipping. All the cards you can buy into the month will get sent out. But if you want them shipped right away, then every single time we have an auction, you're just going to have to pay the $4 so that I can cover my shipping costs. Pizza Hut, Papa John's, and Domino's. We have Pizza Hut in the town I'm in now. The town next to me where I grew up, we have Cardinals fan at $8. I don't know why he went. Oh, okay, because Mike had a $6.50 bid. Mike is at 10. What's it called, Apex? I've eaten a lot of places down there by Coors Field. I've spent so much time in Coors Field, it's not even fair. I absolutely love that stadium. Go past this time. No worries, man. Isaac, welcome. Good to see you, my friend. Always like you stopping by. I appreciate it a lot. $11 for Cardinals fan. $11. One card break says, I'm in New York and there's a guy named Dave Portnoy. Yeah, so Dave Portnoy does a stock stream as well, like day trading stream, and I've started to follow him because I've started to get into a little day trading. He does pizza reviews too, and he gives good score. A place sold out the next day. Oh, that's wild. He drove like 9 hours the other day for a pizza joint that he had heard about. Which I was like, come on, Dave, really? 9 hours? I live in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of 5 acres. They don't deliver. I kind of do too. The town that I'm in is pretty small. The town I live in now only has like 2,000 people, maybe 3,000. And the town next to me is where I grew up, and that one's a 9,500 people town. So that one has a lot more food options. I think that pizza place is one of my favorites, and then any Mexican food. I'll put our Mexican food up against anywhere in the nation. So our Mexican food is awesome. So we're going to say going once for Cards fan. He's at $11 on this Matt Olson. Nice Matt Olson. I think it's centered enough. I need to get it zoomed in more. That might be better. Yeah, it's like a Harold and Kumar thing. Exactly. Which was a hilarious movie, by the way. When they escaped from Guantanamo Bay, that was hilarious. When they land in George Bush's property. I don't know, they were parasailing or something. And, man, that was a hilarious scene. Those are just for show. Those cards are part of my personal PC. So I've got the 4 rookies from last year, Arenado IPC, Matt Williams IPC, and then I pick up any Rockies cards that I can just because I'm a diehard Rockies fan. So Blackman is obviously a cool one. I don't particularly PC Blackman, but I do like picking some cards up. I think it was Marquee right off of Larimer. I know exactly where you're talking about. I have never been inside to eat. But yeah, I've seen that place quite a few times. They have good pizza there, huh? Colorado pizza, like the Colorado pizza, is Bojo's. Going twice. Bojo's pizza is supposedly the Colorado pizza. And they serve honey with it so that you can eat your crust and dip it in the honey like after you're done with the pizza. So, yes, Matt Williams, the old giant. I collect him because he used to be a family member. He was related to my dad for a while through marriage. And then my dad's stepsister divorced Matt Williams' brother, and so we're not related anymore. But I got a ton of his cards from back then and a bunch of old stuff that was pretty cool. So, all right, we're going to sell this thing. Any duplicate David Dahls, send my way. I probably do have a lot of duplicate David Dahls. I haven't gone through my PC in a while, like specifically looking for what Rockies I have. So that's Cardinals fan, $11. Nice pickup on the Matt Olson. Beautiful card. Love the on-card autos from 5-Star. The next one we have coming up is another Oakland Athletic, but it's a cheaper card. This one is going to be Franklin Barreto from 2018 Topps. Franklin Barreto. Show it up closer. We're going to start the bidding at this on $1. Franklin Barreto. Sorry, it was 2019. Yeah, it was 2018 Topps. 2018 Topps Series 2, I believe. Yeah, I'll have to go through and check because I know I've got a ton of David Dahls. I don't know if I have any David. I do have a David Dahl auto. I'm sure of it. Dude from my school is projected to go 5th overall next year's draft. I've got close to 30 autos now with some insanely low. It's kind of fun when you know the person, right? Because, you know, you can get autos and stuff, and it's just, I don't know, it's kind of cool. Cardinals fan at $1 on the Franklin Barreto. Yeah, Bojo's is like the Colorado pizza. Now, I would say that it's okay. It's thicker pizza. I like really thin crust New York style pizza. That's my favorite. I didn't really realize it existed until I went out to New York. Everybody talked about how great New York pizza was. I was like, come on. I went out there and I was wrong. That stuff is awesome. Holy cow. New York knows what they're doing when it comes to pizza, and I was sold. So I would pick New York pizza over Colorado pizza any day. But yeah, you should try it. You used to like Matt Williams as well? Oh, that's kind of cool, Mark. I didn't realize that. I sent your packages out today, Mark, for the break that you were in. He was a good player, man. In 94, he was on pace to break the home run record, and he had a really good chance to do it, and then they went on strike, and that was really a bummer. I have a purple chrome doll I'm getting pretty fond of. Yeah, I don't know if I have any colored dolls. $1 to Cards fan on this Franklin Barreto auto. I remember you were in my auction once, and I took out all my Rockies for you, and then my device died, and I still have those Rockies in a pile. One card, I think I remember that as well. In fact, there was an auction that I was in. Was it your auction? Yeah, it might have been your auction, and the phone died. And then you tried to come back on live, and I tried to find you again, but then I got busy doing other stuff, and I just couldn't do it. So next time your cards back or your auctions back up live, I'll jump on there and grab some Rockies autos. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Franklin Barreto. Haven't heard from him much lately, but we'll say going once to Cards fan. $1. Any Yankees up tonight? One card breaks. I don't have any Yankees. I did have one that I was thinking about putting up for auction, but I decided to keep it because it's a pretty cool old auto. It's Joe Pepitone. It's from Archives, on-card auto. I was pretty stoked about that, but I don't have any modern players now. He went on my older player wall. Yeah, but still, I mean, that's pretty cool. Rookie and prospect card collector. You may not know him personally, but having him watched him play, that's pretty awesome. David Dahl went to high school with your son? Woo! If that's who you're talking about. A New York style guy as well. Yeah, me too. Me too. Love that stuff. I mean, I don't know, if you're going to pick the best, like, fast food chain pizza, what would you pick? I like Domino's, and it's not because of their pizza. Although I don't mind their pizza, especially if you get the, like, pan, what's that called? Where it's like you got that nice crust on it from the pan. So that one is pretty decent, but it's because of their wings. Their wings are surprisingly good. I'm going to say going twice. Of course, I spelled it Tice again. Going twice. Oh, yeah. Mookie Betts. Seeing him in his blue. Very interesting. Yeah, Gwen would have hit 400. I agree with you. He was on a streak that year. My man, he was fire. I've actually never had Chicago-style pizza. I mean, it's super deep dish from what I hear, and then you, like, have cheese layered on top of all your toppings plus cheese below it or something. And it looks super cheesy and super good, but I've never been to Chicago. So never had to, or never gotten the opportunity to try it from the place. And that's how you, I mean, that's how you have to try it. You have to try it from the location. And sold. Good call, the hobbyist. He's only a rental, could return to Boston. Quite possible. Quite possible. $1 to Cardinals fan. I'd love to go to Chicago. I've always wanted to. I had a girlfriend that went and lived up there for a while, and I never went out and visited her because we broke up, I believe. But, yeah, she was living out there. All right, I know that I have some Houston Astros autos. May not be too popular, but one of them is a pretty legit auto. I might hold off on those, though. I'm going to do this guy right here, and this is going to be a 2-card lot. So this is going to be Brandon Belt from San Francisco. It's an optic autograph of Brandon Belt and Ray Black. 2-card autograph lot, Brandon Belt from Optic and Ray Black. We'll start the bidding at this one, or for this one, at $5. $5 on these. In Fresno. Ethan lives in Chicago. Oh, wow. Round Table there in Fresno is the best. Huh? I've never eaten at Round Table. I mean, my sister likes Papa John's a lot. Is it Papa John's or is it Papa Murphy's? Which one do you buy it and then you have to cook it yourself? Whichever one you have to cook yourself, she likes a lot. We have that one here in our town. I forgot about that one. Stash, what's going on, my man? Good to see you. Welcome. Thanks for stopping in. Truth, how you doing, my friend? Welcome. Wow, 2 of the greats in here, Stash and Truth. Wednesday was spectacular. It was a fun day. All right, so we have our San Francisco lot starting at $5. I went to Chicago 3 times as a kid, once during a three-peat, and got the Chicago Tribune with the three-peat on it. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I've never been to Chicago, man. I'd love to go. The city right there on the lake, nice and windy. Can be super cold, but I heard it can be super nice too, especially the downtown area. A lot of fun to hang out down there. If you come, you got to go to New Haven. Now they got some fire pizza. Where's New Haven at? Assuming it's close. Rookie RMP, man. You can't take it personally. Here I am just running my mouth about people who run in or who come into the stream. You're taking it all personally. It has nothing to do with you, buddy. I think you are one of the greats as well, my friend, if you want to know the truth. Going to Chicago in about a month and a half. We'll leave this lot up for another minute here. Ray Black and Brandon Belt. One's on card from Chrome, the other is a sticker. Brandon Belt's a sticker. Yeah, I'd love to visit just to see what it's all about. I've been to the airport, I've been to O'Hare, but that doesn't count. You know, you can't walk around the city, you don't know. The bidding at this one is $5. Started it out at $5. Thank you, bumfights.com. This is very peaceful music, isn't it? You bumski. New Haven is in Connecticut, and they got Sally's Pizza, top 10 pizza in the world, not kidding. How far of a drive is that from New York City? Driving times out there are so much different than they are here. You know, I drive from my place to the next biggest city, it's 3 hours. That's a pretty freaking far drive. All right, we're going to take this off the auction block, and it'll go back into my lot. Brandon Belt, Ray Black, back into my auction lot. Okay, next we have an Arizona Diamondbacks lot. This Arizona Diamondbacks lot will be starting at $6. Here we have a Josh Rojas, numbered to 99, RPA. Or not RPA, but patch auto. It's obviously not rookie. Josh Rojas. John Duplantier, on card from Topps Chrome. It's one thing I like about Topps Chrome is that even if you get crappy autos, they're all on card. Taylor Clark, pro penmanship from Prizm. That is a sticker. And Blaze Alexander from Bowman Platinum. So we're going to start this lot out at $5. Cardinals fan at $7. How do you pick your mods? You know, Oliver, it's just people that hang out in the channels and or hang out in the streams a lot and that are helpful. They drop links generally, and yeah, they pay me off. They drop links, but Truth and Stash have been two of the most phenomenal moderators I've ever had. RMP card collector. I don't know if he's been a mod for too terribly long, and he is also super phenomenal at doing this. And so picking those guys was pretty easy, just because they're top-notch guys. And are really good at helping my channel out. So if you can help the guy streaming in any way by dropping links that he's talking about or whatever, then I definitely pick you. But if there's a mod that throws in like a link to something that's going to get him off of my channel and onto somebody else's, then probably not going to be picking that up. Cardinals fan is at $10. Mark Burt's threw a 8 in there for good measure. I think it's around an hour drive. See, that's not terrible at all. Everything around there is so close. $10.50 to Mark Burt's, $11 to Cardinals fan. Quite possibly, Oliver, stick around for a little bit longer. We'll see you at the end of the month. Usually I pick them at the end of the month or the beginning of the month, if there's going to be new people that are mods. But I don't really care much about the mods, to be honest with you. I used to be really worried about it because it was a problem, but I wanted people to, be able to drop links and stuff if they wanted to. And if they're here frequently, then yeah, we'll do it. You are, Oliver, and I appreciate that a lot. You miss baseball when you watch catchers taking batting practice. I'll tell you what, dude. I had such a rough time with, MLB.TV. MLB.TV, I was so frustrated because I wasn't going to get any of my money back, I didn't think, for the season. I paid for the whole season. And now they're starting to put out all these little 30 for 30 type things. It's not really 30 for 30, but it's, MLB's version of it. And man, that has been awesome. I've seen a ton of stuff on there that's been super cool. Today I watched just bloopers for an hour, but it's hard to get permission to use a lot of that stuff. So seeing it straight from MLB was kind of fun. Don't care about mods because we paid them off. I'll keep that in mind, Oliver. I appreciate it, man. Sometimes I get to the other side of the city. It could take 2 hours. Yeah, in New York, driving around, it's got to be just a nightmare. I drove around in the taxis there, and it was crazy. All right, going once to Cardinals fan for $11. I watched golfer ones watching sports this year, or wanting sports this year. Me too. It was weird seeing a sim game in Chicago today and no fans in the crowd. Obviously, it's a sim game, but that's how it's going to be during the regular season. So a homer was hit, and it was just odd. There's social distancing in the dugout, so there's no high fives. Super weird. It's going to be an interesting season to watch, but I'm starting to be more hopeful that we're actually going to have a season, because even with the new spikes in this disease, it seems like they're still pushing forward with the season. So I'm kind of stoked about that. I was unsure for a while if it was actually going to happen. And I'm still kind of skeptical. Still haven't seen anything from Joe Adell yet. Yeah, me neither. Obviously, the season hasn't started, so I don't know. But if you're talking about autos, I don't think I have any Joe Adell autos. Cardinals fan 1990, please check your email, Apex says. If a 10-minute ride in my city is a 1-hour taxi drive in New York, I don't know how much I'd go. Yeah, the taxi drives can be a long time. However, the taxis are cheap. I was kind of surprised by that. Like, I think they took me all the way from JFK to Manhattan, like downtown. It was $8 for 3 of us. I was like, dang, that's nothing. Are you kidding me? $8? Jason's out. Only 8 players tested positive. You guys, Jason, you said you watched Verdugo, Pilar, and Peraza. What'd you think of them? Are you seeing good stuff? Eduardo Rodriguez. And we're going to sell this thing. Sold. Cardinals fan at $11. Nice pickup, Cardinals fan. Cardinals fans cleaning up. Josh Rojas, John Duplantier, Taylor Clark, and Blaze Alexander, all for Arizona. $11 to Cardinals fan. Are any other teams you guys want to see in particular before I move on? Because my next lot's going to be kind of an interesting lot. It's got some newer players and some older players. But it's a fun lot. So we're going to start the bidding at this lot for 3 cards at $8. It's going to be a Tampa Bay Rays lot. Tampa Bay Rays. So we have Ryan Yarbrough. That's from 2020 Series 2. A Mike Brousseau from Tampa Bay. That's going to be the white parallel for Panini Prizm this year. And then we're going all the way back to 2001. An Aubrey Huff, third baseman. Tampa Bay autograph. This is EX from Fleer. 2001, and it is numbered to 1999. St. Louis Cardinals. I do have that one Cardinals auto coming up. Sorry. Actually, I think I've got 2 Cardinals autos. Yep. Yeah, I've got a nice little Cardinals lot for you next. They were cheap. I didn't want to see the splash homer in Arizona during the inter-squad game right in the middle of the pool. I did not see that, but I do love that they have that pool out there. I think it's so weird that they have a pool that people can actually go and swim in during the game. I wonder how much you have to pay to get into that thing. It's got to be a ridiculous amount. Yeah, I'm sure you would. I don't know. I'd probably be grading most of his autos. That would be my guess, and then selling them on eBay. Usually I sell my graded autos on eBay. Sometimes I'll throw one in here. I did not see that, Oliver. New York is so interesting because in New York, they have that big freaking park right in the middle of the city, and that's like the only place I felt home because it was like I am right in the thick of it. You know, I felt like it was Colorado there. You know, you got all these trees and grass, and it just felt like Colorado in the middle of the city. So I love Central Park. In fact, I heard that there's tons of middle-class people fleeing New York right now because it's become such a dangerous place. I don't have any Yankees, but I do have Dodgers. It's going to be a lot of prospects on this Dodger one, though. There we go. Yeah, a lot of prospects for the Dodger lot that I have. And I've got St. Louis Cardinals as well, so I'll put those 2 up next. Is Parker still here? Parker Card Breaks, are you still here? Let me know. Batting practice at Fenway, that'd be fun. I always wanted to see a game at Fenway. In fact, yeah, it's all autos tonight, 1 card breaks. All autos. It is a sweet Huff. We have Cardinals fan at $10 on the Tampa Bay lot. And the Huff is in really good shape, too. For being such an old card, I didn't notice any scratches on it, no issues on the corners, so it's a very nice card in very good shape. So, yeah, Nice huff there. That's what brings the value of this lot up so much. Starting bid was, I don't remember what the starting bid was, but it's at $10 now. I think we started it at 10 or 8, something like that, $8. Oh yeah, it's, well, I'll have to type it in, and you can drop this link from then on. That's my PayPal address. Right now, New York is doing good, but the first 2 months it was terrible. Yeah, from the virus, but you know, I've heard that there's just a lot of violence going on in that city right now. So anyways, the middle class was fleeing, and I was like, hey, this might be an opportunity to get an apartment in New York for pretty cheap. So I started checking like right along the park. Nope, nothing cheap. When I say cheap, I mean like a 1-bedroom for $2,200. You know, that would be decent, but nope, $2,200 gets you maybe a studio, maybe, and you're going to be like a block off the park, maybe. So, not bad, but not great. Oh, dude, I don't know. I couldn't, like, I think, truth, if you're going to go back to New York, we're going to say going once on this lot. If you're going to go back to New York, man, I don't know. I just couldn't live in that, but being there for fine dining has got to be where it's at. I mean, you can make bank out there if you're doing what you're doing. Especially the pictures that you've shown me. My goodness. Mango Latte 99. Welcome, my friend. I haven't seen you in here before, I don't think, but I appreciate you stopping by. Doing a little auction tonight. Right now we have these 3 cards for Tampa Bay up on the auction block. The bid is at $10. $10. Grand Central. I don't think I ever went there. In fact, when I was in New York, we walked around Times Square. We stayed right on Times Square and walked around there a lot. Walked around the park a lot. But it was my first time there, and I was being showed around by a bunch of Brazilians that were all talking in Portuguese and wanting to go to Brazilian places. So seeing the Statue of Liberty was not on their bucket list. However, it was on mine. I really wanted to see that. Is the green parallel in the background a Vladdy Jr.? Yes, it is, Mark Burtz. It is a Vladdy Jr. green wave from Topps Chrome. That was my best Vladdy pull from last year. These are my best pulls from all the rookies from last year. So Eloy and Pete Alonso didn't get much. Actually, I had a Pete Alonso autograph from Chrome, but I ended up selling it. Yeah, I like small towns. I like small towns. Going twice on the Tampa Bay lot. I don't think I could live there either. Visiting is super fun, and I want to do that all the time. But living there, yeah, just couldn't do it. It's the same feeling I have with Denver. I just couldn't stand Denver anymore, so I ended up splitting. Coming back down here where I grew up. Very nice town where I'm at because it's just small town life, small town living. I know how to do business here. I know how to get, things done quickly and easily. Pulled a 4 of 7 Pete Alonso bat relic. Sheboygan. That is super nice. I have his SSP from Update. Vlad portrait card. That's very nice as well. Sold it for $750. Dang, man. And we're going to be selling this. So that's going to be sold to Cardinals fan. What's up, Peds? How you doing, man? Peds, I couldn't remember if you wanted me to hold your cards until the end of the month or send them. Sold to Cardinals fan for $10. Very nice pickup. Huff is probably the nicest card in there, but you got some potential out of the other guys as well. Mike Brousseau is a rookie, so we'll see what happens with him. All right, the next lot is going to be a Dodgers lot. I'm going to start this lot at the dollar a card. Dollar a card for this lot, and it is a 5-card lot. Levon Soto. Devin Mann. These are all going to be, 4 of them are going to be from Elite Extra Edition. Your Ryan Pepoit, I don't know how to say it. That's numbered out of 50 on this lot. Brandon Lewis and Connor Wong. So there is your 5-card auto lot. Devin Mann will start it out at $5. Mark Burtz is at $5 on the Dodger lot. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate you getting in. All right, Peds, I'll appreciate it. On vacay, just wanted to pop in and say hello. Well, I appreciate you taking a moment from your vacay to pop in and say hi. Very nice of you. Stalking you around the streams. You've been following him. A Cardinals fan is at $7. This poor bastard's throwing BP in a mask. I can't imagine playing in a mask. Are you kidding me? That would be just brutal. Red Sox. Yeah, I hope you are having a good vacation, Peds. That's awesome, man. Get out there and relax a little bit. Mike Harrigan at 8. And we got Cardinals fan at 10. Mike back at 11. I might hop into Finest or Prizm. Yeah, I have a Prizm break. My Finest break is actually part of a mega mixer. So there's actually three boxes of one of Finest, a jumbo of 2020 Hobby, and of 2020 Series 2, I'm sorry, and a Tier 1 box from 2020. Mike at 15, Cardinals fan at 16. Got a nice little volley going here. Everybody wants the Angels, Oliver. That's kind of like the hope, right? We can pull ourselves a nice Mike Trout numbered card. What's up, Jaffa? It's good to see you, my friend. Welcome. Always like when you pop in, too. I've been on kind of an extended vacation ever since I got out of rehab. I haven't really been working much. I've been just doing cards. You know, I've been getting some work done, but, you know, not a ton. I was doing some exploration today on what I'm going to do for my future career, and I believe that I'm going back to school, trying to get my master's degree. So I talked to Parker about that a little bit earlier, but have a good night, the hobbyist. Appreciate you stopping by, man. So I'm going to be trying to getting into a master's program here soon, but I've got to figure out what I need to do. Show you all the unsold autos. Well, here's a box of my autos that are unsold still. And then I've got some football ones over there as well. We're at 16 on this Dodger lot. 16. Yeah, I appreciate that, Oliver. I'm really excited about starting this new journey and seeing where I can get in for school. I talked to the head of one of the departments at the school I want to go to today, and we had a really good conversation. So even if I don't meet the bottom threshold, I might be able to get something nice. Good night, the hobbyist. See you, buddy. All right, we're going to say going once on this lot. Cardinals fan can't be beat tonight. I really appreciate that, Jaffa. You didn't need to do that once again, but that is super nice of you. Might be in Houston this weekend. I do have some Houston autos coming up if you're interested, Jaffa. I know that may not be your team. And I'm not sure. Let me see if any of these players were on the team. He wasn't. He wasn't involved in the cheating scandal. Neither was he. This guy might have been. Josh James might have been in on it. Although he was a pitcher, so it wasn't like he was... So I don't think I have anybody that's deep in it. That was one of the big hitters. Thank you, man. Yeah, I still have to get into a program first, but it looks like I've got some good potential to get into a program. So Houston's like an hour from you. Texas, man. People in Texas, they just absolutely love it there. It is kind of the land of the free out there. Cardinals fan is a lie. That's quite possible. ATX Treasure Chest. Welcome. I was thinking ATXT, but it's AT-AT. The AT Walkers from Star Wars. Remember those? My sisters and I, when we were young, used to build these boxes and put cellophane over the top, like cut a hole out and put cellophane over the window, and then make these little guns where you could like shoot stuff out the side of it with a rubber band. It was so much fun. About 2.5 hours from where he's at in Huntsville. Got Texas strong. Got a lot of Texans in here right now, I'll tell you that. Sold. We're going to be selling this off to Cardinals fans. Sold to Cardinals fan. Nice pickup there. Some good potential Livon Soto. I believe that's Soto's brother. 16 to Cardinals fan. Now his stack is starting to stack up big. All right, the next one was St. Louis, right? Where did I put the St. Louis cards? I just had them. Interesting. I couldn't have put them far away from me because what happened? Ah, it's right here. Sorry. Texas is better than everywhere else. Hey man, I would go and live in Texas in a heartbeat. We're going to start the bidding at this lot. So this is going to be a 2-card lot, one of Austin Dean and the other of Daniel Ponce de Leon. This is going to be a gold label rookie card from Gold Label. Start the bidding out at this, or out on this lot at $4. $4 on this lot. My buddy, my best friend, actually moved out to Texas. He lives out there now. He's a dentist there, and I have not visited him yet because he just had a new baby, and they keep telling me not to come out yet, not to come out yet. So once they get things kind of settled, then I'll probably go out there and visit. But I do like Texas. I've always liked Texas, just because there's so much freedom out in Texas, you know. It's very similar to here, though. You know, I've got a lot of freedom here. I can open carry my gun wherever I go. Pretty much wherever I go. Most of the big chain stores have banned them now. What am I looking to do? So I have a business degree, business administration, a 4-year degree that I graduated with not terribly long ago. Not terribly long. It's last year that I graduated, even though I finished school like 14 years ago. It took me 14 years to finish like 2 online classes. It was crazy. But now I'm looking to get into addiction counseling. So I want to help other addicts that are going through the same struggle that I went through. I've got some good experience, and I'm able to help people on a path that is very destructive. So that's what I really want to do. The Rangers are cool, sort of, but I don't claim the Trashes. Yeah, Houston's a tough team to claim. Corona and babies is not a good mix. No, it's not. The beer and the virus. Yeah, definitely been off the beer now, so it's just babies and the disease. But F the Stros. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the Stros. I was really disappointed in how this whole thing turned out. I know you like that. Level 72 Fire Mage. I should probably level up at some point. I've been level 72 for way too many months now. Corona beer. You should see how the sales for Corona beer plummeted after coronavirus came out because people actually believed that you could get coronavirus from the beer. I was like, come on, what is wrong with our nation? Going once to Cardinals fan. Yeah, I've been sober, over 2 months now. So, working my way up the scales. I got to get some 6 months to a year clean time before I can start getting a job in the industry. So, working towards that and wanting to get into some classes here maybe this fall. So, I'm looking around right now. Hopefully, I can get accepted somewhere. That'd be kind of nice. Stay away from Corona, California. I used to live very close to it. Lived in Loma Linda, California, and Corona is just around the corner. 5 miles maybe. The Astros could still be good this year. That's true. I know. I should level up every time I pull a Charizard because I've pulled like 3 now. You're right. I kind of forgot about this. Maybe they were doing this whole shutdown of baseball to protect the Astros and protect MLB from the backlash they were going to get, because we have not been able to see the Astros since the cheating scandal broke. I think we saw them in a spring training game, and Altuve just got harassed endlessly. And after that, I was like, man, I want to see what happens here. Lived right next to Redlands. Yeah, I lived in Loma Linda for a while. And actually, that's where I'm looking to go to get my master's, is at Loma Linda University. Where was it? Oh, there it is. And we're going to sell this to Cardinals fan. Nice little Cardinals lot right there. I know that somebody had asked for the Reds earlier as well, so we're going to go ahead and put a Reds card up next. That's a very nice gold label auto there. I don't know much about Austin Dean, but I have high hopes for Ponce de Leon. The Char Wizard that I pulled the other night, and let's compare him against my 10. The prices on the 10s have gone up so much. One sold on July 4th for $5,000. So here's the second one. I'm not as confident that the second one's going to get a 10. It looks like it's very good centering, but it might be cockeyed just a little bit. As you might be able to see, a little thicker down here on the bottom, a little thinner on top. Same thing over here, a little thinner here, a little thicker there. So it looks like it's just turned a little bit. So I think this is probably going to get a 9. That's my guess, but who knows? We'll see. It could come back at 10 because it doesn't look that terribly off. It's very, very slight. ATX Treasure Chest. Starting tomorrow, and cigarettes too. Man, good luck. That is a tough undertaking to do, especially on your own. A very tough undertaking on your own. I had to go to rehab. I had to get help. I couldn't do it alone, and I tried several times. In fact, I say that I quit drinking, I don't know, over the last year, drinking and smoking probably 300 times. The next day, I'd get my marijuana and I'd get my alcohol, I'd drink, and then I'd dump it all down the sink because I felt like, all right, I'm done with this, and I'd flush it down the toilet, and the next morning I'd wake up and do it all over again. The amount of money I wasted doing that was really unfortunate, but all right, here we go. This is going to be a clearly authentic of a Eric Davis of the Reds. Clearly authentic autograph, Eric Davis from the Reds. We're going to start the bidding out at this on this at $10. $10 on the Eric Davis. Astros, Yankees, Red Sox. I got some Boston coming up, and I got some Astros coming up as well. I don't know if you were asking for those or not. The Boston is prospects. Houston is not. So, unless you went to the 12 spring training games, you haven't seen the Astros play after cheating. Correct. Yeah, there weren't very many spring training games. They got cut off pretty abruptly, so that was a bummer. Should have 25 homer power. Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, I know this year's crop, like, so little compared to last year. This year's crop, I mean, obviously we haven't seen them play, so that's where I get to know the players a lot. But no, I don't have any Dale Murphy autos. Sorry, ma'am. Stash has 35 homer power as a switch hitter. Sheboygan. Yeah, Oliver, I mean, you're never through it, right? Recovery is a process that will happen for the rest of my life. It's something I'm going to have to really fight against. So it's not something that's super easy to stop. But working on the core issue of why I do the things that I do and why my addiction fuels, or what fuels my addiction, has been a very eye-opening and very pleasant journey, to be honest with you. It's frustrating at times because you see a lot of things that you wish were different, but you can't change the way that life has come at you. You can only change the way that you react to it. So my 15-pound dog barks in disapproval of the Astros. My ex-wife and I had a 4-pound dog, a Yorkie. That's not a dog. 15 pounds, that's maybe a dog. But 4 pounds, that's not a dog. Luckily, I made it in the last spring training game for the Angels. We beat the Giants 10-3. That's sweet, man. I didn't go to any spring training games last year. Leave this Eric Davis up for just a few more 30 seconds here. See if we have any takers on it. 12 pounds tops. Yeah, my little 4-pound Yorkie, that thing yapped at everything, and I couldn't stand it. I do have a good community. You guys are awesome support for me, plus my recovery community has been phenomenal. I do therapy as well to try and work through some of the trauma issues that I've had in my past. And trauma is one of the main offenders for addiction. So unless you can work through that trauma, you will always try to run from it. And a lot of us do that by medicating with some kind of alcohol. 2 papillions, maybe 3 or 4 pounds. Those are tiny. Those are really tiny. Yeah, my Yorkie looked bigger than 4 pounds because she had so much hair. Oh, really? You don't have no idea what type of dog yours is. All right, we're going to take this Eric Davis down. This Eric Davis, by the way, I was selling for $10, but I bought this thing for $150. I'm not the smartest man on the planet. It was a break that I got into, and I bought 3 spots at $50 a piece, and that was the only card that I pulled out of it. It's kind of a bummer. All right, so the next one is going to be, you know, there's like, it's weird because nobody really likes the Astros, but I got some Astros cards here. One of them is a rookie, so he wasn't involved in the scandal. The other one might have been. And this lot isn't super cheap. I went and did all the eBay comps on it. This one came out to $25 for eBay comps. $25 for eBay comps. So we have a J.D. Davis. Josh James, numbered to 25, 1 of 25 actually, blue from 5-star, and an Abraham Toro. And we'll start the bidding at this for this lot at $15. So it'll be $10 below our eBay comps. I believe a 4-pound dog is considered a squirrel with a short tail. Ouch. Yeah, it's important to do. It's important to do. You know, if you don't deal with that stuff, that core issue stuff, then whatever your addiction is. So my addiction just happened to be alcohol and marijuana. But a lot of people's addictions can be process addictions, you know, stuck in Netflix or stuck on social media and they can't get off of those. Oh, and the J.D. Davis is numbered to 99, by the way. So numbered to 99, numbered to 25, and not numbered, but that's from the Topps Chrome Silver Pack. So 15 on this one starting out. 2 Great Pyrenees that are about 90 pounds is still growing. My goodness. Gunner is only, what, 65 pounds? It's pretty small. Could I bring the JD up closer? I absolutely can. J.D. Davis from Inception. Certified rookie. It is his rookie card, by the way. And I know this looks like the card's scratched and stuff. That's just the design of the card. Just got kind of like a splashing through water designs. It's kind of a neat looking card. Josh James. I know he just puts 2 J's there. It's kind of a bummer. His autos aren't nearly as nice. Yeah, depression, I have come to believe, and I can't give this as advice, but I've come to believe it through rehab and talking with various psychologists. But depression is a symptom of deeper issues. And so being able to work on what those deeper issues are, yeah, that's going to help a lot. So I've also struggled with that most of my life. The last 2 months, I've been completely happy, though. I have 2 Border Collie Terriers at 65 pounds. She used to be 40 pounds, but has gotten fat. She's gotten older. My dog has not gotten fat. He has got so much energy, he just burns every calorie that I put into his body off. Literally 2 J's with loop. I have a Ryan O'Hearn auto coming up. We'll do that one next. Oh, I guess we're doing the Boston first, and then I'll do the... But Ryan O'Hearn signed so much stuff. Nicky Lopez, so this lot isn't going to be terribly pricey at all. All right, we'll take the Astros one down. These will probably end up going to eBay because finding people to buy the Astros is just tough. Astros are off the board. J.D. Davis, Josh James, Abraham Toro. That's all right. Those will sell decent on eBay, I'm sure of it. Nobody wants to admit that they're buying the Astros. That's why they don't do it in an auction. All right, so this one has got 3 cards in it. This is for Boston. Noah Song, Matthew Lugo, and Ryan Zephyrdjian. Zephyrdjian, Lugo, and Song. We'll start the bidding out at $2 on this lot. $2 on the Boston lot. Right. Mike Trout's going to get a lot more play regardless of what his auto looks like. You're going to get a lot more scrutiny if you're not a big player and your auto looks terrible. So Mark Burt's at $3 on the Boston lot. $3. Zephyrdjian, Lugo, and Song. These are all from Elite Extra Edition. I've pulled so many Elites because I bought a lot of those boxes. Trying to look here to see if you have a stack going already, Mark. You don't, so this will be a new stack for you. You want me to hold the cards till the end of the month or ship them as we get them? Saving them till the end of the month is going to save you money on shipping if you get into any more of my auctions, which my auctions will be every Wednesday this month. Probably won't be doing auctions after this month. My guess is that I'm going to have July as my auction month, and then I'll take a few months off to kind of re-up on the auction stock. And then start again. So we have Mark Burt's at $3. Oh, Hearn's an alumni of your school. Where did you go to school that you have like all these people that you've run into or ended up being pro baseball players? That's crazy. Every single time this one comes on, I don't like it either. All right, yeah, I can do that too, Mark. Yeah, that way you don't have to even pay the shipping. I'll just throw them in with that lot. Going once to Mark Burt's. This auction's been going on a while. We'll probably put up this one last lot here for Kansas City. And then we'll save the rest of our lot for the next time that I go live and do an auction. That'll be my guess, because unless you guys have any specific teams that you want to see on the auction block, if I have them. I don't have every team. I don't have autos of every team, so at least for sale. Going twice. Study at Sam Houston State. Still have another year to go since I changed my major and minor. I'm going to graduate as an old fart. Bro, like I said, I was 33 when I graduated. You know, it took me 14 years. It took me forever to get those last classes done. It didn't really matter because I owned my own business and things were fine, but it wasn't ideal. I wish I would have had that degree sooner. But it was a huge accomplishment. Once I finally got that done, I was just so pumped. Throw so much money into it, and I had so many credit hours. I had like over 220 credit hours. So I could have had basically 2 degrees. All right, sold to Mark Burt's. Goins twice. Man, I can't spell it all tonight. Sold to Mark Burt's for $3. I'll throw that in with the spots that you bought. Yeah. Well, in college, it doesn't really matter nearly as much. So, all right, this last lot for the night is just a 2-card lot. It's going to be a Nicky Lopez Topps Chrome and a Ryan O'Hearn Topps Chrome. Oh, boy. Nicky Lopez, Ryan O'Hearn, rookies. We'll start the bidding $1 a piece, so that'll be $2 for the bidding, $2. I honestly have no idea if I'm still a junior or senior. My goodness, when you're in college and I don't know if it matters. I mean, once you get to like upperclassmen, it's like nobody cares. Your fourth year is technically your senior year, but I'm already at like 90 hours, but I'm missing prereqs. Yeah, you have to go back and retake those. I had to do the same thing. I just switched majors after 3 years. I was pre-med for 3 years and realized that C's aren't going to get me into med school, so I switched over to business. So much easier. And I like business. I've done well in business. I've also failed in business. And so, failure is only failure if you quit. And I am quitting, but I'm quitting because the failure happened because I didn't like my business. I didn't really find any passion or purpose in it. So I am getting back up and moving on. Y'all talking about college, barely into my last year of middle school. That's all right, Oliver. Y'all got to start somewhere. You can't get my ring soon enough. You get a ring for graduating? That's pretty sweet. I just got a piece of paper. Accounting prerequisites. Accounting is where it's at, my friend. If I were to redo my business degree instead of general business and actually focused on accounting, because my emphasis was marketing, terrible idea. The accountants can always justify firing the marketers. The marketers can never justify to ownership firing the accountants. So the accountants always have the upper hand there. And to zoom in on the O'Hearn autograph, look at that thing. Ryan O'Hearn. Teeny tiny. Barely an autograph. So we have this one at $2, and this will be our last lot of the night. Like I said, we've got... I'll keep lining up my autographs here by team and make sure that I replenish my stock before our next auto auction. There will probably be some autos thrown into the other auctions as well, but this was a auto-only auction. I've got the Marlins, the Mets, the Pirates, the Tigers, the Brewers, the Phillies, the Padres, Cleveland Indians, and the Minnesota Twins. And then I also have some football autos. Yeah, I can help you with accounting, man. Yeah, that's what I've done for years. Accounting was my business. All right, we're going to take the Kansas City Royals off of the board. No takers on the Kansas City Royals. And if you guys have any interest in any of those other teams that I just brought up, let me know. Other than that, I'm going to switch over to do a couple of football autos. If you guys have any interest in football autographs, please resend your PayPal. Absolutely. PayPal me at that address, and it should be just, you can either PayPal or Venmo, both are the same address, and Venmo saves on fees. So if you want to do it through Venmo, it'd be even easier. Make sure that you send your address. Oh, Mark, I have your address. Never mind. Don't worry about that. Yeah, there's my email for PayPal, and then if you just want to talk about cards, coloradokid@gmail.com. That's where I take all my trade emails and card questions. It was supposed to be Colorado Kid, but apparently I was inebriated when I set it up. I think I've told that story quite often. So don't set up email addresses when you're inebriated. I love writing and doing research. I started off in international business with an econ minor because I was going to try to be practical. My GPA has been garbage. Yeah, the GPA, it doesn't really matter terribly much in college. Once you graduate, nobody cares about your GPA unless you're trying to go for higher education. If you're trying to get in for a master's degree somewhere, then you might want to rethink that. Okay, what do we got here? I'll only put 1 or 2 lots up for football because I'm not sure we have too much interest in football. But this is kind of a neat lot. You might like this one. This is going to be a Karen Higdon lot. We have a sticker auto from Panini Contenders. And then here we have a rookie card 1/1 printing plate. 1/1 printing plate from Karen Higdon. So we'll start that auction lot at $5. That'll be a $5 lot right there. Karen Higdon, 1/1 printing plate plus a sticker auto. Any help with accounting badly? First time taking accounting class. So where are you at? Are you taking accounting 1 right now or what? Once you get kind of the concept of accounting, it's pretty easy. What you should do, man, is you should work with some accounting software and just like set up some fake accounts like QuickBooks Online or something. I think you can get, something on there for like $15 a month or even cheaper. And dude, you learn accounting so fast that way. It's ridiculous. So the Karen Higdon lot, we have Cardinals fan at $5 on the Karen Higdon lot. 2-card lot, both sticker autos, but one of them is a 1/1 printing plate. Very nice card. Ah, yeah. Oh, my goodness. Change that music, too. Bronchitis, 2 months. That's brutal. Holy cow, we just lost a ton of viewers. We were up at 12, and now we're down at 7. 5 of them pieced out. I saw the switch over to football. I said we're over it. Let's see. Yeah, I've got one other decent little card here. A couple others. I had a couple others. So we got $5 to Cardinals fan. Going once. Football killed it. Yeah. Well, it's kind of funny. Football and Pokemon, I have like different audiences that somewhat overlap. The ring overlaps a little bit, but not much. And so if I ever switch to one or the other, you're just going to see people fall out. That's okay. Plus, there's a ton of other people live right now, so it's kind of insane. All this talk about college chasing people away. Oh, college. All right, going twice, Cardinals fan. Cardinals fan, you were able to pick up a lot of nice autos tonight. Holy cow. Wow. Stash is angry. Either that or you just ate some like lemon juice or something. And sold. Cardinals fan, nice pickup again. You have 25, 26, 27 autos now out of this lot, or out of this auction. Couple more football cards coming up. Here we're going to have a Travis Homer rookie card. Pink parallel, Travis Homer pink parallel rookie card for the Seattle Seahawks. $2 on that card. $2 on the Travis Homer. Being sober in college is not fun in my opinion, but I have to because of my anxiety and medication now. Yeah, man, it's a tough place to be in. I partied way too much in college. When I realized I had a problem was when I got out of college and all my buddies were posting stuff on social media, Instagram, Facebook, wives, kids, houses, and I was still getting drunk every weekend. And I was like, well, what's going on? And most weekdays too. So it was kind of bad. Cardinals fan at $2 on the Travis Homer auto. I love autos too. I've gotten quite a few nice autos, quite a few subpar autos, middle of the road ones. So my auto lot was just, or auto box was just getting too full, and none of it was my PC. So I decided, hey, share the wealth. Get him out of here. $2 on the Travis Homer. That's smart, man. My buddy, he really focused his first year in college, first several years in college, pretty much the whole time. Got into dental school, was one of the top in his class in dental school. Very, very smart thing to do. And then he started partying in dental school because he didn't care much about what his grades were there, which I thought was hilarious. All right, Travis Homer going once. It was like pulling teeth to get him to go party with me in college because he was always studying. Well, he made it into dental school, and I didn't make it into med school, so maybe he was onto something. I didn't apply for med school, though. Like I said, I switched my major after 3 years over to business because I knew the writing was on the wall for med school. There was a possibility of getting in, but it was very slim. And, yeah, I just didn't want to do it. Yeah, finish strong, especially if you're trying to get going twice. Why did I write Travis Homer on it? You play baseball, Cardinals fan? I love baseball, man. I played in high school. $2 to Cardinals fans, sold. Very nice Travis Homer pickup. All right, the next one that we're going to have is a $1 auto, starting the bid at $1 on this thing, and it's Jojuan Williams. Jojuan Williams. It's going to be his rookie ticket. New England Patriots, Jojuan Williams autograph. Sticker auto, $1 on that one. If I do a master's, it'll be in journalism and English, somewhere I can write. I love essays, really. I like creative writing, not so much essays or research, but I love creative writing. I like writing music. Play my guitar, write some songs. I'm not very good on the guitar. I'm not like a Dave Durango type. He's phenomenal on it, but I played around in college, learned enough chords to be dangerous and have some fun. And I like writing music. Wrote a rap song once. I thought that was kind of fun. Just to see if I could do it. It's pretty decent. Position, pitcher, and outfielder. Nice. I pitched in high school. I was definitely not the fastest pitcher. My fastball was pretty slow. But I had a wicked curveball. And that was the only reason why I was dangerous and really allowed to pitch. It's because my curveball was nasty. I used to start it at their head and it would drop into the zone, and I'd have people duck out of the zone sometimes thinking they were going to get hit, and it would be called a strike. So no baseball left. We're done with the baseball tonight, Ethan. We're just doing football right now. I got a Jojuan out here for $1 starting bid. But then I went and played third base, and I was a far better third baseman than I was a pitcher. And my dad had really practiced with me a lot, throwing the ball in the cement for me to get in front of grounders so that I wouldn't, let them go past me no matter what. Just don't be afraid of the ball. And so when I got to high school, my coach kind of did the same thing with me. He took me out and put the 90-mile-an-hour pitching machine out in front of me and would shoot balls at me at third base, and I'd have to dive for them. And I got really, really good at fielding that way. Just a lot of practice, a lot of time spent. And so, yeah, I would take grounders all the time and got really good at it and ended up getting Defensive Player of the Year for our division in Colorado back in high school. Chaffa. You play second and short. Nice. Yeah, short is a position I always wanted to play, but ended up going to third. And that's probably why I PC and like Arenado so much. because I really understand the position, and he was a far better hitter than I was, obviously. You know, I was a decent hitter, but I wasn't a power hitter. I couldn't crank home runs all the time. So I was just a high average hitter. Got on base a lot, and that was pretty nice. But other than that, you know, I wasn't an incredible hitter. It was my defense that I was known for, and I would not let a ball get past me. I just prided myself on getting in front of those balls. Even if you don't put it in your glove, you stop that ball from going to the outfield. You make a play. So that was always my goal and my plan, and that was my favorite thing. Sucked at fielding, had an amazing arm. That's awesome. You walked about every game. That's good. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, my high school team, I was captain of the varsity team my senior year. So I was pretty decent. Pretty decent. I thought I might actually be able to go. I had some scouts looking at me, I had a few scholarship offers, and I thought I might actually be able to pursue it as a career. But decided not to. Lindor. I think we sold a Lindor card earlier. Even as an Angels fan, yeah. All right, we'll take the Jojuan off, and that's going to do it for the auction tonight. That would be the last card that we put in our auction. I do have some more football ones, but we'll save those for the next time we do an auction here. That was a fun auction. I really appreciate you guys stopping by. I'm going to go ahead and tell you your totals here. Boy, I think we only had 4 winners tonight. So Ethan, tonight's total was $2. Mike, your total was $1.50. Mark Burtz, your total was $3, and I think you already sent it to me. And wow, Cardinals fan, 86. 86 was your total, plus 4 shipping. That'll put you at $90. You got a ton of autos, man. That was pretty sweet. So go ahead and send payment to joshua.kanan@gmail.com. I can hold the cards till the end of the month, or I can ship them tonight. Whatever you want me to do, Cardinals fan. You let me know. I will... Please put your address with your PayPal payment so that I know where to send them to. And I can, like I said, either hold them or ship them. If I hold them, then you only have to pay the $4 shipping once, and I ship at the end of the month. If I ship them, then every auction that you're in, you got to pay the $4. Yeah, no problem, Oliver. Got to get paid, huh? Are you working? You said you're only 12 or 13 years old. Got a summer job? All right, well, next auction will be next Wednesday. Put all the information for me of whether you want me to ship the cards or keep them in your PayPal payment, and we'll go from there. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Thank you so much for joining me on this auction night. It was a lot of fun. Join us again Friday. Friday will be the break night. We have a 2020 Panini Prizm break. That'll be a hobby box break, $16.50 for 3 random teams. And we're also trying to fill another break. It's going to be the Mega Baseball Mixer number 8. Mega Baseball Mixer number 8 is... All right, sounds good, Cardinals fan. I ship once it's paid, so... My dad has a business and maintenance. Sucks doing summers and weekends, but I get money. Hey, man, I started out mowing lawns earlier than you. I think I was 8 when I first started, and then 10 when I had my own company mowing lawns. And I made, I don't know, $10,000, $12,000 one summer for me back in the 90s. That was a lot of money. So, yeah. Anyways, the Mega Baseball Mixer is $15.50 per random team. I believe we've sold 2 spots out of there, and there's only 6 spots left in the Panini break, or in the Prizm break. So if you want to get on that Prizm, get in on it now. We'll break it Friday at 6 o'clock. Appreciate you guys all stopping by, and if you have any questions, you can always email me at coloradokid@gmail.com. I'll put in my site real quick for you. Oops, that's not it. And if you join in on the, I think I have like a silver membership in there, you'll be added to the mailing list so you know when new breaks come out. So we'll email you every time a new break gets put live, and you guys have first opportunity at it before I pitch it here. All right, guys, appreciate it once again. Everybody have a good night. Peace out.